Alright, so let's see how Bar, one of the, otherwise known as AO, one of the best NA players on the server for random battles, plays the Object 704 on Prokhorovka. My guess is that he's going to play middle and not one line, but we'll see. Maybe he'll play one line. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at the matchup. So, there are no light tanks in this game, so not much reason to play one line in my opinion, because there's not really going to be anybody spotting for you. I would probably play middle and snipe up at the hill. You're probably not going to be able to overpeak mid too much this game, at least at the start, because you're in a TD and you don't have a turret. But you might be able to get a cheeky shot over mid at the start. Let's see what he does. Heading towards mid. No light tanks again, and the other thing is just beautiful matchmaking. No artillery. Looks like he might peek here for a shot. He has pretty bad view range, of course, in this tank, so... Ooh, unlucky miss. Considering he does 11k damage, it's surprising that he had a moment of bad RNG in this game. This M3Y is like kind of still peeking though, a little bit. If he peeks up again, you can slap him. Nice. It's surprising to me that he starts his battle here. Usually I start like right here, and then I would turn like this and peek up on this area, but he's just playing it right up here. But it works out because this guy is over peeking. Now ideally somebody shoots down this building. I'm not sure if Giat. Okay, Giat has not knocked over the building. Let's see if he loads an HE to shoot this down, or if he doesn't. You have the long reload in the 704, so I guess he's deciding not to. I'm not sure who Giat is. Somebody's pinging that bush, so maybe he thinks someone's there. Takes a blind. It looks like his shell disappeared, but his shell also went outside of the map. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I think when the shell goes outside the map, it's supposed to disappear, so... He's already reloaded, which is kind of crazy. And takes a shot at the Gonkowitsa. They're all getting spotted all the way up there on the hill. Not even at the edge of the hill, just they're already trying to push it, it looks like. Nice. Another 780 damage. Wonder if he gets an ammo rack this game, unlike the 60 CP. Or the 279. That's my prediction, is that he gets an ammo rack. It's gonna be, I feel like it'd be pretty hard to do 11k without an ammo rack in this kind of situation. I mean, you can definitely farm a ton, but holy crap, that was a little bit lucky, but nice shot nonetheless. And one thing that I really liked there, that he did, I probably would have stopped and aimed at the 60 TP Scapola, but he snapped because he didn't want to get hit by the 16 return, which actually kind of makes sense if you think about it. It's not worth going for a 1-for-1 trade, so... I'd be a little bit scared about getting shot from hill right now, but if we look at what's spotted, it's just E4, G-SOR. There's 4 tanks unlit. It's probably worth to peek this. There's a chance you get hit from someone on hill, but if you do, it's not the end of the world. He needs to hit him in the center of the turret in order to pen him, basically. If he hits the edges of the turret, then he's not gonna pen, so... G30? Not great. There's a lot of shots that he could have potentially hit so far. This could have been a crazy ass game if he hit every single shot, but he did get that lucky shot on the 60 TP, and there you go, right in the center of the turret through the mantlet. Works just fine. You can pen that tank through the mantlet with enough penetration, especially the APCR. And there he pens a 60 TP through the mantlet as well. Not a very likely pen, but it does actually hit exactly where it needs to pen, so that's nice. But he took a shot in return from the Type 68. 440 alpha, or 440 damage, which is kind of surprising. I don't know how much, looking for a shot on the 2790. This is good. Here's an ammo rack. Nope. I don't actually know what the alpha is on the Type 68. I guess it's 400. Okay, now he's getting shot from the hill, and now he's got to be careful. Now he's a one-shot, potentially. I would be pinging just like he is for his teammate to move up and go spot that guy, which hopefully is what will happen, but his teammate is low HP, so it's unlikely that he's actually going to go up. Oh my god, he missed the building. That is so unlucky. But his teammate will get it, so it's fine. I wonder if he'll blind here. I probably would, actually. Okay, yeah, he takes a blind. He can't overpeak onto that 2790 again unless that 2790 is poking up really high. And even then, it's risky because the hill can, Oh, he misses out on that shot as well. How does he get 11k out of this? I'm just reacting to Bar's replay drops. And then I can play Onslaught after. And I might upload it to YouTube, which is why I'm commentating. So, overpeaking here. Nice shot on the Type 68. This thing has excellent camo. And one thing you notice here, he didn't actually get spotted for that. And you might be confused why that happened. The reason why he didn't get spotted is, first of all, when he was in the bush, the 704 has such good camo that I guess he just didn't have enough camo to spot through. I think that he was double bushed, so this bush wasn't transparent either, so it's two bushes, so 80% camo plus his own camo, which is around 22%. There's no way he will spot him through that. But then the other reason why he didn't get lit is, even after he fired, is because when you're close enough, when you're within around like 150 to 200 meters, you don't get spotted if you kill somebody. The person who you kill won't spot you if you're closer than that distance. And the calculation for knowing whether they'll spot you or not is your shell velocity divided by 6 minus 5. So 1250 divided by 6 is around 205 or something, or 208 or something, minus 5, 203. So if he's within 203 meters or so of the Type 68 on a kill shot, then, and he shoots, and he normally would get spotted, then he doesn't get spotted. That's how that works. And that's why I didn't get spotted there. So, now looking at the tank composition, it's just a bunch of TDs left. Takes a blind. Didn't even see what it was at. I guess at A6 or something. Most of those tanks are probably on the 1-2 line. I wonder if he ammo-wrecks the E4 instead of the G-SOR tank. We'll see. It's possible. He just needs he needs like 6k more damage. Takes another blind towards D1. And it's fine to take these blinds, I think, right now. Although, I don't really know if the A6 blind was likely to hit, to be honest. Because this guy is not probably going to spot anybody. And these guys are unlikely to spot anybody. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't be blinding as much here. Maybe just at C1 and that's it. But maybe he hits one of these. We'll see after the game. He's firing towards the Scorpion's last known position. If you zoom out, you might be able to see the bush that he was in. And this 60 TP is kind of peaking too high, so you might be able to shoot him. But the thing is, if there's someone on a hill, or if there's someone at C1, you could get potentially shot. So it's a little bit risky. And he is a one-shot for pretty much everything on their team, almost. Okay, there's a Scorpion went down. Did he just get blinded by the XM? In the open? Okay, I guess he was in that bush or something. He was behind this bush here. Wow, that's a lucky blind shot. So right now we're kind of just waiting for the Nemesis to push up on the 0 line, or for somebody to get spotted on the 1 line who, from these guys here, if they make a mistake somehow and get spotted, maybe they shoot, maybe they drive out of the bush. He can't really make pressure himself. Ideally, and also his platoon mate's a one-shot as well. So really what needs to happen here is the Waffle or the XM or the Udez needs to push the zero line. But, okay, the Nemesis decides to go, so that helps. He does get spotted here. 260 meters is too close, so he gets spotted. He's looking for a shot. I guess he sees the T-30 isn't looking. And now he should be unlit in a second. There we go. Nice, 800. And if the Nemesis... Oh, actually gets spotted by him. I'm not sure where he got spotted by. He's probably got spotted from over here, I'm guessing. But maybe it was the 60 TP, actually. Might have been the 60 TP. Maybe this bush was covering him and then he got spotted. Not sure. Either way, we know that since he didn't get spotted before he before he shot, he should go delit. And before he gets delit, he gets shot by the tier 3 Jaeger and survives on 1 HP, luckily. He's up to 7.5 scene damage now. Probably wants to set up for a shot onto... There's probably nobody A6 or the Nemesis would have spotted him, so he's probably going to try to... I probably would have came over here and tried to shoot the 60 TP, but that's kind of risky with all these tanks. So maybe instead he has to go all the way around or just go back to mid and wait for this guy to spot. Let's see what Var does, though. Maybe crafts some crazy-ass angle or something. Let's see. He's looking for an angle here. Interesting. Okay, he dies anyway. And now you're in a situation where the 704 has enough camo where it's not really too risky to be playing here. Even if there was someone on these edge bushes over here or something, or someone like right here, he won't get spotted because you have 22% camo, so it's pretty free to play here. And again, he just kind of has to wait for his team to make a play. Let's see. I'm going to speed this up a bit to see what happens, because this might take a while. Don't know when the next tank gets spotted, so... It's always useful to pay attention to whether your teammates on the one line are taking damage or not. That will tell you whether somebody is, for example, at C1, spotting, for example. And as you see, the XM just got spotted. That tells me that there's probably somebody in C1. Or in some other bush around that area. Maybe even E1, but I really doubt it. Because how would they get there with the double heavies in the bowl? Seems very unlikely. Could also be the AAT-60 in these bushes here. AAT-60 is pretty decent camo. Actually, the tier 3 Jaeger did shoot him from somewhere around this area, I think, earlier. I believe, like somewhere around D2, so it could have been that guy maybe. He has good camo, I believe. Only 3 minutes left, and he has to get, he still needs like 3,300 damage or something, so... I'm wondering how he gets all that. Maybe his team dies, and then they push into him. That could work. Or they try to push it in the last minute and he gets to shoot like 4 times. Just waiting. Classic Prokhorovka game where it's a stalemate. Nice, that one just barely hit. Very good. Just trying to get safe behind the building. Wants to wait a second to peek before going back in the bush because they could blind. E4 dies, or E4 kills the Nemesis. And now at this point in the game with 2 minutes left, what you want, I think there's no chance you're gonna win the game pretty much. All you can really do is hope that the enemy pushes into you and that you get some free shots at the end of the game. I would be thinking about honestly moving towards mid, or because like this building is on its last legs, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Or like moving to, I don't know where else you could play. Maybe here, and just somewhere he can pull back into a more safe spot, because this building is kind of scuffed a little bit. Takes a blind shot, doesn't get spotted for it, which is good info. The E4 just killed the XM. Interesting. Not sure if he overpeaked or not. Probably he did. There's a minute 22. I would be holding my shot right now. I wouldn't shoot, to be honest. But he decides to take a blind. I think it's very likely that they're going to try to push in and try to get the win, because they're all like full HP as far as we know. I wonder if he hits any of these blinds. I feel like he has to, because he's only at 8.3k. Unless he ammo wrecks the E4 or G-Sor, like I was saying earlier. There's the E4. Does he ammo wreck him? Fire, maybe? Nope. You see, he gets spotted. This is what I was kind of talking about. It's kind of scuffed now a little bit. Like, he should probably die, or at least someone should shoot at him being here. But it looks like they're all distracted, which is nice. Maybe a juicy HE shot or something. I think he has a blind. Nice peek. And there we go. He gets 9.7k. He must have hit 2 blinds. Or an HE blind. I didn't see him load HE at all. Or a blind fire. I'm not actually sure what he hit. I can upload his replay real quick and check. See what he hit. Maybe. Just give me a second. This will take a second. Oh wait, does he have the No, he doesn't have the replay screenshot. This is gonna be a scuffed ass video if I decide to upload this, because I don't think I'm gonna be cutting this out. Alright, let's take a look at the post-game stats, as Quickie Baby would say. 10.6k damage, 1200 assists, 1000 XP on a loss, so this would have been like 2000 base XP on a win. He hit the G-Sor tank, which, if I remember correctly, was unspotted at full, so he must have penned the G-Sor tank, probably at like C1. How much did he hit him for? Did he set him on fire? No, but he hit him for 833. So he had 200 blind damage. There must have been a kill that he got for 200 damage on a blind or something, I think. Yeah, to be honest, I have no idea what he blind shot, but maybe just a G-Sor, unless there's 2 G-Sors. Nope, he hit the G-Sor once blind. I don't know what else he hit, to be honest, so. Either way, though, pretty sick game. Alright, if I upload this, then this is the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you learned how to play the 704 on Prokhorovka. All the noobs go to the one line. The Giga Chads go to the middle from either side. Don't let the fact you're in a tank destroyer make you think that you have to go camp on the 1-2 line, because usually it's a bad idea, unless you're in something like a 4005 maybe, or a Phonics like the Waffen Charger A100. Then you can't really play mid very easily. But in pretty much any other TD, it's completely fine to play mid. Just be careful with your mid over peaks, because you can get shit on from the hill. And you gotta be careful of Artie. But besides that, I mean, you just play mid, shoot up at the hill. It's that simple. So Alright, goodbye.